Many of us have seen the X-Men movies, where superheroes have special powers due to genetic variations in their genes, hence they're referred to as mutants. But did you know that real-world mutants are living among us as well? We live in the 21st century, where everything worth discovering has already been found. That's why it's called the Golden Age. But what if I told you there are people born with an extra set of legs, maybe an extra ear, or even an entire extra body? Well, believe it or not, people with such mutations have been found on our planet. And in some cultures, people with an extra set of limbs or eyes are considered gods. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Stay Wise. In today's video, we're going to take a look at 10 people born with extra body parts. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Alright then, let's dive in. Number 10. Zhang Rufeng, Horned Grandma. Zhang Rufeng, an old woman living in Linlao Village, Henan Province, China. Famously known as the Horned Grandma, she caught the world's eye when a horn started appearing on her forehead. The medical name for this condition is cutaneous horns. Although it is normal for people her age to have spots appear on her body, Zhang Rufeng was in for a surprise when the spots started getting bigger, and now amounts to a whopping 6 centimeters in size. Well, if that wasn't crazy enough, another spot appeared on her forehead, and Zhang said that she's looking forward to it to grow and hopes for the day both her horns will match together. While most of her family calls it a devil's horn, scientists believe that it's a cutaneous skin tumor and is more normal than you think. And they further claim that only in the rarest of the cases like Zhang Rufeng does the tumor grow so much. Number 9. Akshat Zakena, excess digits. Most of us have come across people with an extra finger or an extra toe at least once in their lives. Have you ever wondered what causes this? People with excess digits have a rare condition called polydactyl, which is a genetic disorder. It's a genre mutation that usually manifests as a little finger on the side of the hand. Want to know the story of one such person? Hailing from the northern part of India, Akshat Zakena was an extraordinary and rather gifted child. Born in 2010, Akshat was born with 7 fingers on each hand and 10 toes on each foot, which was enough to get him into the Guinness Book of World Records for the most digits because he had a total of 34. Akshat's mother, Amra Zakena, told the press that she was shocked and surprised when she saw his fingers. However, the doctors have amputated the extra fingers. Now, like any other normal kid, Akshat has 5 fingers per limb. Interestingly, Akshat wasn't born with thumbs, so the doctors plan to create them with his extra fingers. Today, Akshat leads a happy, everyday life, but will always be remembered as the kid who had 34 fingers. Number 8. Deepak Paswan, 4 extra limbs. He was popularly known as the child with 4 extra limbs. Deepak Paswan was born in 2002 in the small village of Belhari situated in Bihar, which is located in the northern part of India. Due to the poor medical facilities in their town, Deepak's mother did not have the luxury of ultrasound or prenatal checkup. Hence, his mother had no idea that her baby was developing a parasitic twin attached to his chest and belly. The story of Deepak's birth spread like wildfire, and people from all over the village came to him because many thought that he was a reincarnation of Lord Vishnu, a Hindu god with an extra set of limbs. Not heeding to public opinion, Deepak's parents took him to a doctor who later examined him and said that surgery could be performed to remove the extra pair of limbs. But since Deepak's parents were poor, they couldn't afford the surgery. But Deepak grew up like any other child, playing with his friends and coexisting in society. Later, Fortis Hospital in Bangalore, India offered to do the surgery for free. Days after the surgery, Deepak is now up and walking around, cycling and playing around. Number 7. Lakshmi Tatma, extra torso and extra limbs. Lakshmi Tatma was born on the 31st of October 2005 in the village of Arya district, Bihar. Lakshmi was born with 4 hands and 4 limbs, along with an extra torso. She's named after the Hindu goddess of prosperity and wealth because of their similar anatomy. Her villagers worshipped her. What people did not know is that Lakshmi was just a normal girl with a rare condition. While many villagers compared her to a goddess, Lakshmi suffered from severe pain, fevers, and frequent infections, making her health deteriorate by the day. Luckily, in 2007, Lakshmi was scheduled for an operation that would prove a breakthrough medical history. The 27-hour, 30-doctor procedure was one of its kind and was a huge success. Today, Lakshmi, like any other kid, enjoys everyday life. Number 6. Gaurav Garum, the boy with a third arm. This 2-year-old Nepalese boy has a third arm growing out of his back. Yeah, you heard it right. This is caused by a rare condition called spina bifida, which affects around 1,500 babies, but the extra arm and hand are rarer. The arm which does not move is said to be the remains of the underdeveloped twin growing out of a split from his spinal column. Most people told Gaurav's parents that this was a good sign and his deformity would bring them a lot of money one day. Gaurav's parents were asked to visit the hospital 5 days after his birth, but couldn't make the trip due to their poor financial condition. Gaurav's condition is not as easy as it sounds because the extra limb growing from his spinal column could cause some severe problems, and even if the surgery is conducted, it could leave him completely paralyzed. Gaurav is still unaware of his deformity and continues to function as a normal kid, but his parents are burdened with the task of making a difficult decision that could change his life. Let's hope and pray that they find a solution to his problem to lead a normal life. Number 5. Zhao Hukang, the boy with two faces. Zhao Hukang, also known as the Mask Boy or King Kang, was born to a family of farmers from Changsha Taina in China. Upon birth, the doctors were adamant about not allowing Hukang's mother to see him, but after persistent efforts, the doctors let her, and the result was that she was both devastated and puzzled on her son's appearance. Hukang was born with a rare medical condition known as transverse facial cleft, a condition that gives him the appearance of having two faces. The doctor who performed the surgery stated that a major part of his face was damaged. The doctor also states that Hukang's deformity is so rare that it occurs once in 3 lakh births. With the help of public donations, Hukang's parents were able to perform the surgery to fix his face on the 19th of May and the 1st of September 2010. The boy underwent 2 successful surgeries, but the family would have to wait for 10 years for his facial bones to grow normally. 7 years after his initial surgery, it is not certain if Hukang is making any progress. Let's hope that he makes a full recovery and enjoys a life of normalcy. Number 4. Jaga and Kalia, conjoined twins with 2 heads and 3 hands. This case left doctors shocked as the woman from Kendrappa, Odisha gave birth to conjoined twins with 2 heads and their hands. They were born to Umakant Parida and his wife Ambika, both residents of Kani village. The pediatrician who examined the baby stated that he ate with 2 mouths and breathed with 2 noses. However, they were separated at AIIMS Hospital in New Delhi through an operational procedure accompanied by the team of 3 doctors, including a neurosurgeon, a neuroanesthesist, a pediatrician, and a nurse from AIIMS. The surgery proved to be a huge success. The Union Health Minister congratulated the team of doctors for performing the rarest of the rarest surgeries and asserted that it was the first ever successful craniopagus conjoined twin separation surgery in India, where both the babies survived. However, their success was short-lived, as Kalia's health severely deteriorated and he died due to septicemia. But Jaga continues to live an everyday healthy life. Number 3. Sudama, the boy with 3 legs. The story of Sudama is quite sad and tragic. This 11-year-old boy was born into a low-income family. He was born with multiple abnormalities, which included an extra limb, visual impairment, and hearing loss. Tragic, right? Sudama's father, Madhusudan, states that due to the disability, his son's becoming weaker by the day, and he's worried that his son won't be able to communicate with his difficulties. Sudama is presently undergoing treatment at All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Odisha. Various treatments like pediatric surgery and neurological treatment are being carried out as a part of effective treatment to keep Sudama's health in check. The family states that they will be forever grateful to anyone who can lend a helping hand and save their son's life. Let's hope Sudama finds all the help he needs and let us do our part in giving Sudama a shot of happiness. Number 2. Yinzin, the girl with the fetus on her back. Yinzin was born in Chengxi town of Zhengzhi province of China. Her birth was unusual because she was born with an underdeveloped fetus on her back. As Yin grew, the fetus grew along with her, and 11 years later, it poses to be a great danger to her health. Her parents, who are financially stable, have stated that they are finally ready to go ahead with the surgery after years of saving up. Her mother states that only the arm was seen at first, But as the time passed by, the fetus started to take a more human shape, with the arm and chest along with the backside, which grew evident as each day passed by. Yin is currently under observation, and her doctor states that her abnormality is causing her many problems, and an example of this is her underdeveloped height. The doctor states that at 11 years, Yin stands at 3 foot 8 inches, and she had a deformed shoulder because of the extra body parts. The Chinese media reports that there are less than 20 such cases around the country, and the doctors have assured that the surgery will be successful and Yin can have a shot at normalcy. Number 1. George Lippert, the man with 3 legs and 2 hearts. George Lippert was born in 1844 in Germany with 3 legs and 2 hearts. Unlike most people with deformities, George Lippert embraced himself and positively portrayed himself as the only 3-legged man. This unique disability and appearance gave him a chance to perform as part of P.T. Barnum and Bailey's circus for about 24 years, where people would come from all over to witness the 3-legged man. George continued to live a normal life and did not let his deformity get in the way of his success. Lippert continued to be a star until 1906, when he died due to tuberculosis. Now, I have a question for you. Would you like to start a cool YouTube channel just like Stay Wise? And would you like to earn money when people watch your videos? Well, we can help you do it. Check out the links in the description of this video for more information. With that, we've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. See you in the next episode of Stay Wise.